Hey everybody, I'm Jack Rita, and welcome to The Warp. In this video, we're going to be looking at what is the best alien in Cosmic Encounter, of course, the Fantasy Flight Edition, that starts with the letter B. There are a good number of B aliens, but a lot of them are B aliens. They're pretty good. They're situationally very good. But there were some clear contenders for Best B Alien. Now, for a while, I really thought it was going to be Booster, which is in Cosmic Odyssey. It's a very good alien. I like it a lot. It really lets me play around with hand management and figuring out the best way to risk which number of ships. But it got edged out in the end by Bride, sadly because of the alimony. So Bride, I think, is the best alien that starts with the letter B. This is an alien from Cosmic Dominion. It was a fan design. It's actually started with being a design from Peter Alaka's granddaughter. And then the design team on Dominion, me and Bill and Jefferson, we got a hold of it and we whipped it into shape. But then the beta testers took it one step further. And they added the alimony element, which is what makes this the best B alien. So let's take a closer look at Bride, just in case you're not familiar with all of the horrendous things she does. So the power to marry. As a main player, before allies are invited, you may use this power to marry your opponent. That player must choose one of their ships and place it on your sheet. You may be only married to one player at a time because, let's be realistic here. Now, you and your spouse may ally with each other without being invited and may show each other any cards in your hands at any time. And once per encounter, you may use this power to allow a trade of one card each from your hand and your spouse's hand. So normally you can't give each other cards when you're allied. Now, you may divorce your spouse at any time by turning that player's ship on your sheet upside down and taking half of their cards at random, rounded down, as alimony. You may not remarry player you previously divorced, and if the sheet is lost or turned face down, you must divorce your current spouse without receiving any alimony. Oh, heaven forfend. So you are using this ability, and it's optional, to marry your opponent. Now, neither of you really benefits necessarily, although you can, for instance, now that you are married, if one of you didn't have a negotiate card and the other had two, and you wanted to go ahead and start making a deal right there, this would allow you to do that. You could say, like, I'll give you the negotiate, the extra one from my hand, and you give me something else. Now we can make a deal. I've seen people marry and then immediately divorce, and that can happen. Should note that that ship, it's kind of like an engagement ring or a wedding ring, that is on their sheet, but they keep that. That's a captured ship, and you don't ever get it back. So that is sad for you, but not for the Bride. So yeah, the Bride, pretty powerful. Being able to ally with somebody that you have selected for that privilege can be very helpful. You're looking very commonly with Bride, you're looking at a joint win between Bride and somebody else. They want to marry somebody who is in a very powerful position, or they are just looking to, like Black Widow, marry and strike and take half. That is definitely a strategy. So it just depends on your gameplay preference. Either way, it's a powerful effect and can be very useful. And again, fun fact, for those of you, I've talked about this before, but this art here, which is great for Bride, it's not originally meant to be Bride. It had been commissioned as Lloyd when Dominion was being developed, but Lloyd didn't make the cut, wasn't going to be in the that expansion. In fact, for most of its development, Lloyd was not going to be in the expansion. But you know, these things happen. This was a happy accident that this artwork really works well for the Bride. So most people have no idea that that was not its original intent. And I think that the art we ended up with for Lloyd is better for Lloyd than this art would have been. So let me know what you think of Bride. Do you agree? Do you think it is the best alien that starts with the letter B? Do you think there's a different alien? Of course, make your case. But I think Bride is the clear winner here. So that's it for this one, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.